Yo, what's LegendBegins here, and we are playing something fun. We're playing Cuphead. And we're gonna listen to this intro because it's super good. I can't. I cannot sing.
And if they proceed but don't succeed, well, the devil will take their heads.
Bum, bum. Okay, great. So, okay, so here's the deal. I tried recording this at one point, and, this is where I was. I can delete that, I think. But all the buttons are messed up at the bottom right, if you can't tell. So I'm gonna try to guess what button deletes. Yes, it did it. Okay, so I played earlier, but Camtasia ended up totally corrupting my recording. So I'm doing it again. This one is just my little personal playthrough that I was working on. I didn't want to get too far through the game, but I wanted to give it a shot. And so, for those of you who haven't heard, maybe you have, but probably you have, this is Cuphead. Cuphead is a video game, it's new, it's styled after a 1930s cartoon. And I'll go ahead and read the storybook. Once upon a time, in a magical place called Inkwell Isle, there were two brothers named Cuphead and Mugman. Not Mega Man, Mugman. They lived without a care under the watchful eye of the wise Elder Kettle. One day, the two boys wandered far from home, and despite the Elder Kettle's many warnings, ended up on the wrong side of the tracks and entered the Devil's Casino. Inside, Cuphead and Mugman soon found themselves on a winning streak at the craps table. Hot dog! Hot dog! Exclaimed King Dice, the casino's sleazy manager. These fellas can't lose! Nice run, boys, laughed a newcomer. The brothers gasped. It was the casino owner, the devil himself. Now how about we raise the stakes, he suggested with a toothy grin. With one more roll, and all the loot in my casino is yours, the devil boomed. But if you lose, I'll have your souls. Deal? Cuphead, blinded by the easy riches, nodded and grabbed the dice for a throw. Oh, no! Cried Mugman, for he understood the danger, but it was too late. Snake eyes, laughed the devil, while slamming the floor. You lose. The brothers trembled in fear as he loomed over them. Now about those souls. The brothers pleaded for their very lives. There must be another way to repay you, Mugman stammered. Yes, please, mister, Cuphead added. Perhaps there is. The devil snickered, pulling out a parchment. I have here a list of my runaway debtors. Collect their souls for me, and I just might pardon $2. Now get going, the devil roared, kicking the boys out most rudely. You have till midnight tomorrow to collect every one of those souls, otherwise I'll be the one collecting yours. Cuphead and Mugman were terribly frightened and ran away as fast as they could. Come on, Mugman! Come on, Mug! Panted Cuphead. We have to find the Elder Kettle. He'll know what to do. And that is the story behind Cuphead and Mugman. Keep in mind, this game is rated E for everyone, and you doing that devil voice really, really hurt my throat. So we have that going on right here. What a fine pickle you boys have gotten yourself into. I know you don't want to be pawns of the devil, but if you refuse, I can't bear to imagine your fates. Now you must play along for now. Collect those contracts that change the voice halfway through, and you'd best be ready for some nasty business. Your debtor friends won't be very friendly once you confront them. In fact, I suspect they'll transform into terrible beasts, and that is hinting at the boss battles. Hey, take this potion, they won't hang you out to dry. It'll give you the most remarkable magical abilities. Now go in my writing desk, use the magical inkwell there. You need to prepare yourself for a scrap. Okay, so this is the tutorial right here. And the issue I have is, because I'm using a controller, I'm using a Retrolink SNES controller, a lot of the interactive prompts don't work. I don't know why. Devs of the game, you should fix this, I would recommend, because I set all the button combinations. I will show you I set all the button I messed up. I will show you I set all the button combinations. Look at this. I set all of them. But at the same time, it should have like a little prompt that says, oh, press Z to interact with this item. But it doesn't let me. And I can't exit the building either. So that's a problem, but I can just do this. So we get around that just a little bit. So as you can see, this game is styled after a 1930s cartoon. It uses what's called cell shading in order to replicate what it was like to draw cartoons, where you just take one layer after another. And I could normally interact with this guy by pressing Z, but I can't. And he would give me like 5 coins? I don't know. He'd give me coins. But the problem is, I can't interact with anyone. So off camera, I will switch the controls back to keyboard, and I will go ahead and get those coins. But let's walk into the shop. There would be a prompt here that says press Z to enter, but I can just go ahead and do that. So let's go ahead and enter the Emporium, and see what he has to give us. So we have the Chasers, Chaos Orbit, long range with a below average damage, no aiming required. We have a heart for an extra hit point. Spread for 8-way attack, which is kind of neat, and a smoke bomb, invisible dash. Well, we don't have any money yet. We would have money, except it didn't want to give it to us. So we're gonna have to go try something else in the meantime. But this game, some people call it the Dark Souls of side-scrollers. And I'm sure plenty of you are familiar. This is a run-and-gun stage, by the way. You'll see exactly what that means. For those of you who are curious, it is pretty difficult. I also like how he does snapping when he shoots, and it matches up with the beat of the song, which is really neat. But for those of you who know me, in my Meat Boy playthrough, you would know that I like hard video games, especially ones like this, where as soon as you die, you just reset to the beginning of the stage. And so, and I also don't find video games very difficult for the most part, so we'll see if that comes back to bite me today. But I'm sure plenty of you have been frustrated with me in the past, saying that Meat Boy isn't hard at all. It's okay. I am used to people being frustrated with me. That is nothing new. Let's go ahead and kill that guy. Grab this. We can... Anything that's pink you can interact with. It's really cool. I'm not going to get hit, though. So there we go. You can duck. I'll try to interact with this. Yep, there we go. And I think it gives me another card in the bottom left. And those cards, they give me special attacks. And I will show you what those special attacks do. Just got to get that. I'll show you on the mini-boss, actually. I think you guys might like this. And as you can see, I haven't got hit yet. Consider that me having a lot of experience playing this level. Never mind. I was hoping I could get through this without taking any hits, but it looks like I'll go ahead and take one. So that's what that does. That's my super attack. This boss is pretty easy. It only took 2 super attacks. Ay. Go away, Mr. Piranha Plant. Oh, I didn't mean to get hit. Well, of course I didn't mean to get hit there, but, you know, that was just a mistake on my part. But anyway, we're doing fine. I didn't think I would end up with this with only one HP left, but that's okay. We're doing fine. This game is very difficult. That stage took me a while to get down that well. So let's go ahead and skip through this a little bit, as much as we can. Okay, so we got a grade B, I want to say? Yes, we got a grade B. But just on the save game screen, I do have some experience playing this game. And I've played that first stage several times. So this game, it doesn't have one definitive style, it has several. It's very interesting, because like it has a heavy focus on boss fights, and you can choose between a simple or a regular boss fight. And I believe once you beat the game, you get access to a hard mode. And because everyone knows that I love hard video games, I'll probably play Dark Souls on this channel eventually. But because you all know that, there we go. And as you can see there, it didn't let me go left. I blame the game for that. Anyway, as you can see on the bottom left, it gave me another card, and those let me do my special attacks, but we can worry about that in a second. Okay, we killed that guy. Go to the next one. Anyway, so I'll play all the boss fights on normal difficulty rather than easy, simple, because I like being challenged. What's the fun of a game if you're not being challenged? I wanted to get that pink water droplet, but I failed, so that's okay. Next one's gonna be pink? No, it's okay. We don't need to take any damage here. Now this guy is the most difficult of the bunch, but he's not that bad. He just took a bunch of hits, and he just shoots some flying carrots at us, and it's not really that difficult. So he'll shoot at us, and we just get out of the way. So isn't that handy? Just keep shooting him. Take a second to shoot the carrots. And he'll shoot at us again. Shoot at us again. Shoot at us again. And we'll shoot another big one. And he is pretty close to death, I would say. Probably. I don't have his HP anywhere. But if I had to guess... Let's just get out of the way of that. Out of the way of that. Oh, and there we go. I could have taken him out and gotten an achievement if I had knocked him out with my special attack, but I didn't, so that's on me. No big deal, though. Now we're on to another boss that's pretty fun. So hopefully we can get through this fast enough. I love the beautiful art style in this game. It's gorgeous, and that's what everyone is really raving about, because everyone thinks it's gorgeous. So we'll go ahead and go to the next stage, And hopefully we'll wreck this one just as well as we did this last one. We shall see. And there we go, we got the Soul Contract of the Root Pack. It's kind of a dark game, quite honestly. So you can't talk to this guy either, because of the glitch. But what he says is, hey, I don't trust the banks because I believe that they are controlled by the devil. So I have hidden my coins all throughout the world, and that's what I'm using for a bank. And we're like, but don't you think someone might steal those? And he's like, well, if they do, good on them. And that's what we're doing. So we're going to go in here and beat this boss. This one is pretty fun, actually. I enjoy this one. The only problem I have with using this controller is that it ducks when I really don't want it to duck. That's okay. Because we'll survive. I'm not too concerned at all. Ah, yes, this one. This one's easy. And then you just jump over the bottom and you duck over the rest. It's pretty great. And boom. Ah, great, he's going for another one. That allows us to bring down their health quite a bit more before they go to the second phase of their attacks. And you'll see what the second phase of their attack is. And he's about to start it, actually. So, jump, dash. You can do things like, I can lock onto my position so I can turn without running. It's pretty interesting. It's a good control set. It works very well on a SNES controller. I actually really recommend giving it a shot if you want to. If you just want to see what it's like. This part of the boss fight isn't that difficult. He blows you in one direction, and this guy's trying to get you with his little planets, like Planet Man from Mega Man Battle Network 2, which I haven't gotten to yet. Oh, yeah, and he opens his mouth, and this guy's going to roll at me again, and dash over, and we're good. So this guy's going to shoot some coins at me. And boom. So yeah, unlike Sonic Mania, I'm not playing this blind exactly. But I mean, I wouldn't say that's quite that big of a deal. So hopefully I can get through this without... I was going to say without taking damage, but of course not. I blame my controller for messing up. Oh, crud. I've actually never done that bad on this, just on that attack before. Hopefully he'll lose. This one isn't as bad as it seems. It seems a lot worse than it is. So just stay under here, get above, get above, get above, just get below. Okay, we're good, we're good. Crud, I messed up. It's okay. We have enough time for probably... Look how close I was to the flag. It probably would have been like one hit, but it's okay. We'll go ahead and crush them this time. This game is mainly about memorizing your enemy's patterns and just kind of figuring out how they attack. So we'll go ahead and jump, duck. That one's going to be pink. Jump. And we're good. No issues there. He's going to shoot his dudes. Go away. I think those are fireflies is the joke. Which is actually, I find that pretty funny. And phase 2, starting. So I'm just going to go ahead and get real close. And avoid these. It's not, this part's not hard. Just got to go right until he shoots it, then you figure out where it's going to land, and then you go left. Oh no, that's the first time I've ever gotten hit on this section, actually. That's a shame. Oh well. I'll be okay. Now he's gonna, when he opens his mouth, you can tell he's about to do a spinning attack, and jump over, and we're good. Shoot 2 coins at me. Oh, crud. Man, I'm doing poorly today. I wonder what the deal is. Okay, we got a good pattern, good pattern. The next one's gonna be upper, now lower. I don't know if this is random or not. I think it's set, but actually no, I don't think it's set. I think it is random. But anyway, not that it matters all that much. And don't be... Okay, that one's good. Good. Do this pattern again. And okay, so we will be okay. I like this one the best, even though it seems the most intimidating. It is definitely the easiest. Okay. He's pretty close to death, I believe. Okay, we just killed him. Good. I was concerned there for a second. And it looks like that's about all the time we have. So guys, thanks for watching this episode. I really appreciate it. Make sure you give this a like if you enjoyed it, and give it a dislike if you disliked it. And yeah, you do you. I can't control you. Thanks for watching. Got a B-, meh, not that great. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.